Dude, every time I shave, I look so effing fat, dude. I look so freaking fat. I'm such a fat chud. What's going on, everyone? What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of FLYBOY. FLYBOY plays Pokémon Shield. That's what we're doing today. I'm playing Pokémon Shield again. I was going to do another Nuzlocke, but I need some more time to iron out some kinks. I'm trying to do something special. We're going to do something special. It'll be Pokemon Platinum, but we're going to be doing something a little bit more special. It'll be wonderful. I look like a baby. Thank you, Alexander. At least I don't look like an old guy, right? I'm 23. I'm pushing 24, which means I'm pushing 25, which means I'm pushing 30. So I should probably be grateful that I look like a baby, dude. That I look like a freaking baby. I guess that's a compliment. I'll take it. Yo, what's up, Darius? Yeah, we're back in the UK, okay? We've got a team full of immigrants. Our team, the demographics of our team would make the demographics of London blush with how many immigrants live in this team. Speaking of, we'll go pull up a team. We'll do a team recap in a couple minutes, but yeah, we've been playing Pokemon Shield. I'm ironing out some things, okay? Pokemon Platinum, it's going to be something unique. Or maybe not. Maybe someone's done it before. But it's not going to be a normal Nuzlocke. And Darius, I have a document with the rules. So we're not adding any rules. We're not taking away any rules. I have a document. And maybe I'll release it. I know. Who knows? Randomized Nuzlocke? No. Huzlocke? We'll see. We'll see, Darius. We'll see what it is. You know, I'm not a big fan of randomizer Nuzlocks, but I'm willing to do one if there's enough demand. For me, it's like, I like there being a little bit of, because Pokemon's already so random. I don't know what adding more randomness would do, but we got something going. I'm an Unk. Thanks, Alexander. I am an Unk. We're cracking a cold one for Agartha. Agartha gained its wings, okay? Every time you crack one of these bad boys open, and Agarthan gains its wings, bro. Yo, what's up, Golden Moonlight? Almost done with the Pokédex and Legends EA. 98%, dude. Good job. Pokédexes are something else to complete. I'll tell you what, a lot of boring, busy work, but good job, dude. Yeah, I am Mr. Rule Follower. You know what? That's the thing, Darius. Maybe that's my biggest character flaw, is I'm too much of a rule follower. Okay? And that's why I am so sick of this economy we're in. Can I just be honest? My whole life, okay? My whole life, I am considered a gifted child, okay? I still am. I'm a child, at least. But I was a gifted child. They'd put me in these programs. They'd do all these things. I'd get straight A's. I would never go to the principals. I would always follow the rules because I was promised these things, okay? I never enjoyed school. I never enjoyed school. Not once. I hate every class. I've never enjoyed a class. I've never gone to a classroom and been like, this is what I want to be doing right now. There's literally nothing else I want to be doing with my time right now. But I was a 4.0 student. I was always getting A's. I kept getting A's. I was following rules. And now I come into college and I'm told, yeah, you're going to be a broke. You're going to be a broke. I don't want to say retard, but you're going to be a broke loser if you don't find a way to grind and come up with something new and innovative. It's like, hold on. My whole life you were told me if I follow the rules and do what I'm told, eventually I'll get, you know, a good paying job. But no, you got rug pulled. So people who disobeyed the rules, people that went to the principal's office, people that like did not give a flying F about homework, you're up. You're up. Score 1-0 for the homework skippers, bro. It's ridiculous. Diamond and Pearl Sinnoh suck. Only Platinum Sinnoh. Platinum's the GOAT. Agartha Kirk, bro. I'll probably start ZA after this. Who knows, actually. Do I do Scarlet Violet? Maybe I'll play a different game every day of the week. I don't know what I'm doing, bro. Yeah, Darius, let's go. Of course, the streams. Look, we're always going to stream, okay? Life might suck. Everything literally sucks. I am so broke. This quarter zip was $20 at Walmart. I'm so broke. But thank you. Knowing you guys like the streams helps me. Helps me, bro. Helps me not lose my mind. Lose my mind. We're back. We're doing something. I don't quite know what yet, but we're doing something here. Yeah. Yeah, the one thing that has been the pain of it. Why can't I go in here? That's my like 80 IQ brain, bro. School is a necessary hellhole. I couldn't say it better. The kids that are like, school's a prison. Correct. Correct! When I was a kid, I was like, school's not a prison. A prison? No, it's worse, actually. In prison, you could just do nothing all day and it's fine. In prison, you could work out all day and it's fine. You could read books all day and it's fine. At school, you gotta be present. It's ridiculous. I did just say it, Barius. It's okay. But I was saying it in... Look, I said the R slur. Twitter. Or not Twitter. Twitch. I said the R slur in a contextual manner, okay? It wasn't because I said it, because it was for context. Get this guy off my screen. You're a loser. I beat you. I whooped your ass. Get off my screen. Yep. ZA before Arceus is a war crime. Might be, dude. We might just have to play it in order at this point. But then what about the Ultra games? Yeah, we're going to go to the stadium, bro. Life is a cruel effing joke, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. And everyone's like, oh my gosh, just like... They always have... Everyone has an effing solution, right? It's just crazy. You'll talk to anyone about your woes. You know, unless it's like a woman who's madly in love with you. Who can look past you being a loser. You'll talk to anyone and be like, here's a solution. Work. It's like, okay. But like, if I could collect welfare, why shouldn't I just do that? Think about it this way. We live in a society where unironically, okay? We live in a society where there is more dignity in going to the government and begging for money and welfare than there is dignity in going to a job and having an interview. I don't know if any of you guys have applied for interviews or have done interviews in a while. I know Barius just has. It is the most humiliating part, like the most humiliating thing you can do is write your life story and all your accomplishments on a piece of paper to be churned through an AI like scanner, and then to go have an in-person interview with someone and you do a little gesture humiliation ritual in front of them. You go to collect welfare. They'll be like, okay, prove that you have to pay rent and that you have no money. You show them a pay slip, you show them your monthly rent statement, and you're good. It is like, unironically, if you aren't on welfare in big 2026, you're doing something wrong. There is no honor in this. There is no honor in working in this stupid country. I love our country. I mean, this stupid economy. So it's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. Just be a good hacking person. See, that's what I'm like. Suicune Club, being a good person in this life, like, it only punishes you. And what is the standard of good? Like, last I checked, the Bible doesn't tell me to go work an office job, right? Like last I checked, my morality isn't dependent on how hard I work, actually. I think there's a virtue in striving to become, but like, there is no virtue alone in just working, okay? Anyone can do that. In fact, that's kind of what came... Girl, what's wrong with you? Come here. Come here, Misty. We're showing you to the camera. Do it. We're showing you to the camera, girl. But yeah, bro, I recently had to apply for healthcare, and it was so annoying because despite the fact it was for me, it wanted all my family's information. Dude, I just did the FAFSA again for next year. And it's like, oh, don't worry. We won't. They're like, you're an independent student. We won't use the description of your family to judge how much money we give you. And it's like, okay, well, both my parents being white and having college degrees probably affects how much you're going to give me. You know what I mean? I don't think people don't, like... And the fact that I'm white... Like, obviously, they're going to use that information. But what can you do? Say no, and then they just assume you're white? It's ridiculous. Look at this. Look at this little girl. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh my gosh, you kiss your dog? Yes. Tringo Misty, dude. W Misty. My mic? Did my mic get unplugged? Hello? No way. No way. Hold on. No way. Can you guys hear me? Hello? Hello? Canada at least has dignity. I mean, free healthcare. What can you say? I know it takes forever, but at least there's like a semblance of care. I can hear you. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. My mic says it's working, so I don't know what's going on here. Look at this. Look at this guy. Look at this twink. A moment, if I may. Does anyone here even remember me? I'm Bede, the challenger who's forced to withdraw from the gym challenge. Bede, he's a challenger endorsed by Chairman Rose himself. I have a score to settle with this blah 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 blah. I'm aware that this is against the rules, but I must ask nonetheless. Let me battle him. I'll stake my career as a challenger on this battle. If I lose, I'll retire from being a trainer. What an unexpected turn of events. Former challenger Bede has come for one last battle. We are currently debating what to do with challenger Bede. To all our viewers, both here and in the stadium, and blah 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 blah, and blah 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 blah, and blah 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 blah. And I hate you, and I wish I was good, and I cheated, and I'm sorry for cheating, but I want to be good, and I want to battle. Will you battle me? Okay. Okay. I can hear. Stream was messing up for a second, but I refreshed. Okay. Okay, everyone refresh if you can't hear me. That won't work, because I'm like, you'd have to hear me. It's fine. It's fine. We're good. It's good. The synth theme is absolutely crazy. I can't wait for you to hear it in ZA. I've heard it. The electro swing. They're like 10 years late, but we'll take it. Dude, look at this little twink, dude. Boulder's gonna... Dude, Boulder victims, bro. Boulder victims, bro. Yeah, I don't know why there's another Verizon crash, but my Twitch and YouTube just trashed. Dude, what? Verizon? Intimidate! Ah! Dang it. Man, frick this. Oh my gosh. And I don't even got anyone else that could take on steel types. Damn it! F it, we ball. F it, we frickin' ball. Suck my ass, Bede. Suck my ass from behind. Oh. Unknown are the inspiration for the alphabet. What are the inspiration for numbers? Probably some philosopher. I think it's the same. I think it's the same. The kids yearn for electro swing. Bro, you were like... I'm trying to think, like... For, Alexander, how old were you in 2016-15? Were you like 6 or 7? 6 or 7? Dude, that's kind of crazy. You were like 6 when that whole thing was going down. Do you remember that? I remember when I was 6, I was barely on the internet. I was on YouTube videos watching like how to get the Reggies. So I don't know if you would know, but yeah. It's crazy this guy went from a psychic specialist to a fairy specialist. Yeah. It pisses me off, actually, because, like... Suck my balls! What the hell? Wish. It's fine. It's fine, dude. Bede is a dude. Yeah, born in 09, dude. You were young, bro. Is that 2? Is that 2 in a row? The... hate this stupid-ass game, bro. Pokemon sucks. How do people play Pokemon? How do people play Pokemon unironically? This is ridiculous, dude. Oh, it's loud in my ears. Hold on. Frick this stupid game. 2 Steel Wing misses in a row. What the hell are we doing, bro? Hey, Angry Dad Gamer. I wasn't reading my screen. Rapidash. We'll clap you, too. We'll clap you, too. You really need to get a new team? Dude, the game's over. It's over. I'm done. Like, I'm not getting a new team after this. This is it. This is the team we're with. We're stuck with these guys, okay? Look, the demographics of our team, it's baked in, okay? That's it. Dude, your Psycho Cuts aren't doing anything, bro. Okay. The hell is the accuracy on this move? Guys, do the math. I've hit twice. I missed 3 times. I don't think that lines up statistically with what it should be. Okay? Am I tweaking out? Dude, yesterday, I was trying to get an Adamant Excadrill in black and white too. I had to synchronize Elgin with Adamant. I had to catch 12 Excadrill to get an Adamant one. I hate Pokemon so much. So much. People be like, that's just statistics. Suck my balls. That is not. The game knows. The game knows. Pokemon has a beam that goes through the camera, okay? And it reads your mind, and it's like, what does this guy want? Let's give him the opposite. That's what this stupid game does. Let me check the freaking 90% accuracy. 90%. Why the hell are we missing half the time? Dude. It's okay. Leon has 2 dragon types. Just catch drill birds and evolve them into Excadrill. No, it's just that I had to catch 12, even though it's supposed to be a 50% chance to have an adamant nature. I had to catch 12. I didn't want to catch drill birds because I did not want to leveling up Pokemon's worse. Like, just 2 Ultra Balls each, usually what it took. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Oh, jeez. Bye-bye, Edward. That's okay. What even is this thing? Psychic Fairy rate? I do not have a showdown team yet, no. We'll do women 3. She should outspeed. Right? We'll Dynamax here, why not? Psychic Fairy, right? Like, Bug should be super effective. Or is it just a fairy type? What is this thing? Hatterene? Hatterene. Hatterene. It's a Psychic Fairy. Okay. Okay. I guess it's that. I guess we'll have to use Max Ooze. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I do not have a double. Yo, what's up, Mr. Cool Hat? I'm crashing out already. It's 2 minutes in. Not even at this game, just in Pokemon in general, actually. If it's not 100% accuracy, it's 50% accuracy. If you know, you know. We know. We've observed it in real time. Steel Wing, I had, what, 3 out of 6 missed? What are we doing? You probably use a bunch of power creep mons. Maybe I would. I'd use Flygon. It would not be a good look. How is it still alive? What? Wait, so Max Ooze does nothing. Make this make sense. Max Ooze does nothing, but Max Flare does half my HP. Is Hatterene just that bulky? I don't know. We ready to torture ourselves? Just use a poison move. Okay, I got it! I got it! I got it! You don't feel welcome in the UK? What's bro crashing out about misses? Yeah! 90% accuracy. I missed half the time. Doesn't make sense. Oh, bro. The UK, look. Yo, Trump low-key's clocking their tea. Like the whole entire European Union. Like you got to admit, Trump's clocking their tea. He said, I'm going to take Greenland. And they're all like, yeah, well, I'm going to sleep with your enemy. Like that's all they can do. Like, are you not a third world? Are you not like on the level of Venezuela at that point? Like I think about Europe, right? Like all they can do to threaten the US is like threaten to sleep with our enemy. And it's like, okay, what are you, a teenage girl? What are you, a high school girl? I'm sleeping with Brad. Okay? Yeah, China will do business with anyone. Okay? Yeah, okay? Is that a threat? Like we walked in, Trump said, yeah, I'm taking this chunk of ice. And Europe just went, but, well, it's like, it doesn't work. Sorry. You got clocked, pal. You got clocked. Your tea was clocked. It's over. It's over. It's over. The world belongs to the United States of America. It does. Hatterine's bulk AF. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go check her stats real quick because that was pretty insane. Hatterine stats. That's James Harden. Hatterine. I pressed the wrong button. Hatterine stats. Ooh, yeah. 103 special defense. 95 defense. I think it's pretty bulky. Thing's pretty bulky. Everyone cheering me on like this. I have no choice but to continue my blah, 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 blah. Even though I'm blah, 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 and I'll be better than you, and I'll be the gym leader. Blah, 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 blah. Dude, we need to play Final Fantasy or something. I can't take this no more. Okay. The finals are about to begin. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's freaking go, dude. Another Women 3W. Yeah, Women 3's cooking, bro. Yeah, very female coded for real. Bandit Keith from Yu-Gi-Oh! Is right. He is, dude. We all, as Americans, we must be like Bandit Keith, okay? The world belongs to the United States of America. It just does. Sorry, Galar. You belong to Unova. You belong to the Unova region. You are nothing without the Unova region. Just look at our team. Just look at our team. Galar is owned by Unova. It's just true.
Barius sent 1 USD. Go back to the Twink Olympic speed.
Give this man a true. Thanks for the super chat. Let's send this man back to the Twink Olympics, okay? There's tiers to this, okay? You have the Olympics, you have the Special Olympics, and you have the Twink Olympics, okay? And B, that's where you must go. Sonya might be disappointed, but I'm going to wash your team away. Okay? Are you going to use first impression? Catch this rock slide if you don't. Why didn't you use it? You're going to flinch now, pal. Flinch. Why are you setting up with Golisopod? Isn't that the last thing you want to be doing? Because watch, I use Dragon Claw and he's gone. Bye-bye! 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 Just play Showdown, bro. Dude, Fire Emblem would go crazy. Do some Fire Emblem. Barraskewda? The frick's wrong with you? Catch this Earthquake, I guess. Ooh. Still, catch this Earthquake, pal. And you're going to heal. And you're going to heal. What'd they do to the AI? What did they do to the AI? Why isn't she healing? That's okay. That's okay. Barraskewda. Do I have anything that could actually... I have nothing that's super effective against... Why is my team so ass? Why is my team so ass? It's ridiculous. I'm glad we stood there and waited about, like, 12 seconds after Gardevoir came in. I almost got worried that, like... I almost got worried that we wouldn't know what's going on if there wasn't, like, a 12-second pause after I sent out Gardevoir. Dude, Golisopod's goated, bro. I want Galar to get destroyed by AZ. You know what? Maybe one day. Aren't they going to make... They're making, like, a, whatchamacallit. target. All stat changes affecting the target turn topsy-turvy and the opposite of what they were. Okay. Edward. Nah, Edward's going to cook here. We're going to taunt the Golisopod. I don't know what moves it has, but it's going to do. Denny Avdija. No idea, more All-Star votes than Braun and KD. He has more All-Star votes than Braun and KD? Dude, Flygon's a goat for living that, by the way. That's kind of crazy, though. Also, let's confirm the next Legends game. Pokemon Legends Galar. I do like it when they make a Legends game. It goes to the past regions. What was I going to say? This thing's going to use Swords Dance, right? It has to. I guess not. What the hell, dude? I don't even care anymore, dude. I don't even care. What happened? What happened? This AI. What's the point? Get out of here. Yeah, we're okay. I was gonna set up Hone Claws, but I guess that's not gonna work. Sea King in the big whatever 2020 whatever. I don't know, dude. I feel like I'm stuck in Gen 3. I'm using Gen 3 AI to plan what's gonna happen, and it just isn't working. Oh, see, that's... What are we doing? Oh.
Barius sent 1 USD. MF said, why is my team so ass as if he didn't build it brick by brick, Pokeball by Pokeball? This is like baking a cake and saying you don't like it. Like, bro, you made the cake. You throw a ball and say the thrower's ass like you aren't the one throwing it.
Thanks for the super chat. It's true. Okay, look, I just get caught up in the aura, and then I'm like, okay, water type destroys my entire team. And it's just, it's whatever. It's whatever. Dude, can this thing hit me? Can I set up a Calm Mind? Can this thing even hit me? I'm going to look up her team because this is ridiculous. Nessa Pokemon. What's up, Shoddy? Damn, why is she doing the splits in that picture, though? Dude, if you look up Nessa, she's doing the splits in one of the pictures. Megahorn? Yeah, we need you to die immediately, actually. We need you to die immediately. And we're going to Gigantamax Grass the Dreadnought. Dreadnought will get cooked, brother. We'll get cooked. Get cooked, bro. Dude, yeah, that's right. Shy won MVP and Finals MVP last year. Dude, Canada's kind of cooking, bro. This is why Biden needs freeze dry. This is what I warned up. Look. It's okay. Pelipper, I thought it was Dreadnought next. We're so cooked. It's so over. What can this thing even do? Roost, Air Slash, Tailwind. How about catch this Calm Mind, slut? Catch this Calm Mind, Pelipper, you dirty slut. What are you going to do? Water Pulse? Tailwind? What are you going to Tailwind? That's right. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. How about catch this Calm Mind? Don't confuse me or I'm crashing out. Suck my ass! You can't confuse me. You can't confuse me. Not here, not now, not ever, pal. Not ever. Dude, here's what we're going to do. We're going to Dynamax, Max Guard. I actually don't know what we're going to do. Yeah, we're going to Dynamax. No, we need to stall out the Tailwind. We need to stall out the Tailwind. That's Tailwind 1. We're cooked. We can't do that. Or we could keep Calm Minding, but what's that going to do? We got to stall it out. Because that Dreadnought's going to outspeed. It's going to be ridiculous. It's okay. It's okay, dude. And Megahorn is me after looking up that pick. Dude, that's what I'm saying, bro. Megahorn, dude. Water Pulse at level 50. I know, dude. What is she doing? Did Tailwind peter out yet? No, it didn't. Do we really rock? Dude, this is like when Juan gave you Water Pulse at like the 8th gym in Emerald. It's like, okay, it's a little too late. We're waiting for the Tailwind to peter out. Boom. Now we're good. Now we're good. Okay, we outspeed. Gardevoir should outspeed. If she doesn't, we're crashing out, bro. I think I'm going to play Pokemon Platinum after this. I have to go face Candace, but I got to grind a bit beforehand. Dude, good luck. It could be scary. You better take down her Seeking, Aqua Ring restored. Okay, yeah. Oh, for the rest of the battle? Oh, dude, I don't know. Yeah, look, my Biden sucks, okay? My Vanillix, I let down the Vanillix community. Mine sucks. I know, I'm sorry, Cool Hat. I disappoint you, bro. Look, he's going to be on the Hall of Fame team, okay? Look, rain stopped, Tailwind's out, and I still got Gardevoir out with +4. If I don't outspeed this Dreadnought, we deserve to lose. I'll just put it that way. Boom. Game, set, match, pal. Game, set, match. Game, set, match, bro. Game, set, match. No freeze dry? When do I get freeze dry? Did I skip it on accident? I don't know. I don't know, dude. See, we're good. We're good. Did I lose? Did I lose? Okay? Did I lose? Okay? You can hate the strategy. You can hate the strategy, but it worked. It worked. We outsped the Dreadnought. The Pelipper's gone. Gardevoir's still alive. I call that a dub. I call that a dub. It's okay. Dude, look, all I'm saying is if it's not Ice Beam, I'm not using it, okay? I lost his trust. I can't go back in time and make myself not skip over freeze dry because I didn't know I was not going to have an electric or grass type. Like, here's what I'm saying. It makes, you know what? Vanillix would be good if I just used it correctly. It's okay. Whatever. You know, whatever. We're fine. What, is it Leon up next? Or no? Semi-fine. We need to direct our hatred of Sword and Shield at something. I know, right? Because if you just directed all at Sword and Shield itself, it's like, yeah, we know. It's like the game knows its ass. So if you like start insulting it, it doesn't change anything. The move learner is free in Sword and Shield. Well, damn. Well, I'm kind of locked in right now. Look, after the league, we can go do that. Don't we have to do DLC? I'm going to blow my head off. We got to do DLC. We'll do DLC one day. We'll do DLC one day, okay? I don't know if we're going to do that literally next. Because, wow. Wow. This game. Yeah, Dusknoir, catch this crunch. Catch this crunch, baby. Boulder's locked in. Oh, it's because Boulder has the Assault Vest. That's why he's able to tank the Ice Fang, bro. No DLC, no post-game. I'm going to kill myself like Epstein. Dude, might be done. Pokemon uses Aqua Ring once it restores HP for the rest of the battle, meaning the battle can go on forever. Okay, that makes sense. It's different than what it was back in the day. Back in my day. Back in my day. Do I need to educate on speed control and Tailwind support? I mean, isn't the whole point, like, Tailwind's good because you move first? Duh. But, like, that Dreadnought would have moved first, and he would have killed my Gardevoir. I don't know how that's the wrong play. We're not doing DLC ever, dude. Yesterday was Epstein's birthday, by the way. Can we get a happy birthday in the chat for Jeffrey Epstein? Could we get a happy birthday in the chat at the minimum for Jeffrey Epstein? Speaking of Jeffrey Epstein, we have Leon. Oh, you bastard! Speaking of Jeffrey Epstein, Will-O-Wisp users in 2026. Look at me. I use a status move. Look at me. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to freaking kill you. We'll just keep going. I don't even care. Let's keep going. Yeah, we're not doing DLC, bro. Shout out Jeff, who donated to the stream. Dude, Jeffrey Epstein's a patron of the stream. You think I'm not gonna celebrate his birthday? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Dusknoir's a bad Pokemon. I like him though. Pokemon Sky. If you've played Pokemon Explorers of Sky or Darkness or Time, he's in there too, right? You just gotta love the dude. You just gotta love the dude. Aura. Aura, dude. What the hell is a Poltegeist? A Poltegeist. Okay, look, women 3, we're just going to let you cook from here on out. How about that? How about that? Okay, we'll do that. How about that? Yeah, happy birthday. See, Squeak and Claw. I love... Look, shout out. Shout out. Women 3 is going to cook, and it's going to be great. Okay. Crunch. You should be dead, right? Is this his ace? His ace is a Gengar. Really? No! My D-pad doesn't work! Why? Nintendo! Fix your damn ass D-pad! Gosh! This is how you make a D-pad! Nintendo! You invented this shit! How do you still have the shittiest D-pad I've ever used in my effing life? Of course the woman is cooking. Yes, it's of course. That's what they're good at, bro. That's what they're good at. In Alpha Sapphire, when I was battling Primal Kyogre, he got harder to catch at the end of every turn. Because it used Aqua Ring, I'd use my Master Ball. Dude. W Kyogre strategizing. He's like, I'm not getting caught, pal. I'm not getting caught. Gengar's not worth running? Yeah, dude. You got rid of the GOAT ability, Levitate. Now what? Now what? Okay. There we go. Look, that could have been done last turn if this D-pad worked. If this D-pad worked. Dude, I realized how much this D-pad sucks when I played Xenoblade Chronicles 2 with the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 branded controller. Because you have to use the D-pad in that game to switch blades. And it sucked ass. This D-pad sucks. Freaking ridiculous. Bring me back to the good old days. Yo, Misty came over. W Misty. Look, we won. W Misty. We won, guys! Even after that blunder, we did it, bro. We did it. What's up, girl? What's up, girl? All right. We're almost done, right? Just Leon? Just that bum? Just that bum. Just that bum. Leon who? Okay? Like... This is going to be the easiest battle of my life. Yeah, I got my little herdier, bro. There's... Okay! Can we be done, please? There's actually... I know there's an Elite Four, but we had the whole rival thing, right? Like, we've had our Elite Four. Okay, I can't ride my bicycle. That's okay. Look, we'll let Biden get a chance. Ben Plot, there's... Dude, this game, bro. We've done 40 minutes of straight just this. It's Pokemon you're supposed to battle. Brother, these are all people I've battled before. It's all people I've battled before. Like, this is like, hey, now you'll have to strategize against a Dragon-type trainer. It's like, yeah, I did that literally 50 minutes ago, okay? I did that 50 minutes ago. I chose to play this today because I'm still putting everything together, okay? It's not like I wanted to do this. If I could, I'd be playing Platinum right now. I'd be playing Platinum right now. We'd be doing a special Nuzlocke right now. A very special Nuzlocke. This thing has drought, doesn't it? So, it's gonna... My snow warning is gonna act... This is why Biden sucks. We have snow warning. Every time I've used snow warning, we've got some bum-ass idiot with his stupid drought ability with the slower Pokemon. The hell, dude? The hell? Like, this sucks! Let's get the burning real rash. Dude, we're gonna clap your ass with Mr. Boulder over here. The Boulder! How much is this going to do realistically? Ghost Fairy's another OP type combination. It sounds OP. Yeah, yeah. What was that? Catch this Earthquake, Torkoal. Catch this Earthquake, Torkoal, bro. Slower weather. That's what I mean, though, is like Vanillix is too fast. You're not getting your weather out, pal. You're too fast. That's fine, dude. The Assault Vest on Flygon is kind of a cheat code, if you ask me. Like, literally, its stats, everything's made right because of its stats, bro. Like, genuinely. Like, what is it? Now it technically has, like, 120 base defenses? That's crazy. This thing's a beast. Assault Vest Flygon's a beast, dude. And who's setting up with Flygon anyways? No one's setting up, damn it. No one's setting up moves. What setup moves does Flygon even get? Workup? If you're lucky, I guess. Turtonator? Catch this Earthquake again, slut. Boom. Dude, everything just lives a little bit too good. He'll tank this. He's got Assault Vest. Like, you can't hate this, dude. You can't hate this. The Flygon Assault Vest is the way to roll. And you can just imagine it wearing the cute little vest, bro. So cute. Does Flygon even learn Dragon Dance? I thought he didn't. That'd be broken. Flygon would actually be good if he did. Mewtwo was power creep by Calyrex Shadow. Hate that. I don't even know what's coming out. His own Flygon. Dude, we better outspeed. This should one-shot, right? Okay. That D-pad again. Holy. That's fine. Mewtwo was already mid before it. No, Cap, bro. Cap was not mid. There's no way. You're not calling it mid, bro. Catch this Ice Beam. Biden, you suck ass. You suck. So it's fast enough to make sure its weather never gets set up. Then it's slow enough so it never hits anything. So he's going to break my sash. Dude, this sucks. This sucks. I hate my team. My team sucks ass. This team sucks. So bad. You gotta catch this right. Catch it, bro. Lucario's the GOAT. Lucario, that's a good Pokemon. Now I got no sash. Now I got no sash. Thanks, bro. I didn't give it hail. It had hail. I don't even know what's coming out. Just let Biden die, dude. This thing sucks. Frick this man. Catch this blizzard. Yeah, blizzard, dude. Did I give it hail? Oh, I can't remember, dude. I don't know. Look. I'm here to play Pokemon Shield, okay? Should not be asking me to, like, develop movesets. That's not my vibe. I'm here to play a game. I'm here to chill out. Play it like I'm 5, dude. Chaotic Shadows and anything goes, dude. That's some Mega Rayquaza stuff, bro. Ugh. We'll keep this in, bro. Dude, I'm not here to strategize. I'm here to press A. It's Pokemon. I'm not doing a Nuzlocke. It's Pokemon. I shouldn't have to put something together. I should have switched out. Flygon's dead. There's nothing we could do. We'll just Icy Wind you to death. So then you're slower than everything. Okay, chill out, dude. Chill out, dog. You're not him, dude. Chill out. Is Rayhan a Pokemon Sword? I mean Shield. How many times have I said that? How many times have I said that? Movesets are part of playing the game? Nah, dude. Not in this generation, bro. This generation, they give you everything for free. I'm giving myself more of a challenge by not just like slapping the best move possible on everything. How did Biden tank that? Low-key, this guy's the GOAT. Low-key, Biden, you earn my respect. You know what I think? We're going to let you take him out, bro. We're just going to let you take out the Duraludon. Biden earned it, dude. Did you see him tank that? You see him tank that, bro? My movesets are questionable. Look, in Emerald, movesets are more important. You know what I mean? You got limited quantity of TMs, moves, level up, learn sets suck. In this game, they give you like Ice Beam for free, like infinite use. I'm just like, you know what? I'm lazy. We'll do a regular team, bro. If this doesn't kill, we're crashing out. I'm glad it survived. I'm glad it survived on 1 HP, actually. Very happy about that. Biden just seems like he's a day late and $1 short. Biden's a day late and $1 short. And you... Okay. What would outspeed? I feel like women 2 can outspeed. Or women 3. FLYBOY, how long do you think it would take to realistically travel each Pokemon region on your own as a traveler? Like you would in real life. For example, in Kanto. For Kanto, it could take a month. If Kanto took a month... Let's see here. Ooh, dude, I'm thinking like I'm going to be honest. Some of them could be shorter. I think Unova, just if you look at it, I don't know. They'd hover around what Kantos would be, right? I don't think any would be like a lot bigger. You know what I mean? It's crazy that in Platinum you get access to an early pseudo-legendary being Gible. Yeah, you get Gible very early, dude. We unfortunately will not be able to use it in the next run. I mean, we technically could, but I'm not going to allow it. I won't. I mean, you could. There's a clause that could allow us to use Gible, but I'm frankly not going to do that. I think it's too high risk. You'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean. Never underestimate the GOAT. You doubt him at the start. Dude, look, Hail didn't work, but you know what, Biden? He pulled through. He actually did a lot of damage, more than I thought. Mewtwo's one of the worst restricted Pokemon. Dude, unfortunate to see a GOAT. It's unfortunate. It's sad to see your GOAT get washed, bro. It's so sad. Oh, how long do you think I would... Dude, Kanto, I'm saying that takes like a year. Like, the average Pokemon region, in my opinion, would take like a year. Because, like, you got to think about what we're actually walking through is like it's a fictional, like... It's obviously shrunk down to be like an overworld, right? So, like, if we actually extrapolate what Kanto is and what it represents and what Hoenn represents and what Sinnoh especially. Sinnoh, you're hiking up mountains, dude. You got to prepare for that crap. Like, you think someone just one day decides to go up Everest? No, you got to prepare for that stuff. I'm taking, like, at least a year or 2 years. Sinnoh might take the longest just because you got to scale Mount Coronet, bro. Okay, let's roll. Let's get this over with, dude. Just use Calyrex, dude. Literally, that's like looks maxers. Just be brutal. Just be Calyrex, bro. Mewtwo has never been cracked in VGC or really Ubers. The Megas were good too. Sinnoh is Hokkaido. Dude, are we thinking of the same thing right now? Just want to make sure. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it literally looks like it too. Like the shape of Sinnoh literally looks like it. So how tall is that mountain though? How tall is that mountain? Ashidake. So mountain. I don't even know if you're allowed to hike it, dude. But yeah, dude. Story time, dude. The exact opposite from the audience. Cheering, yelling. They're both fantastic, wouldn't you say? But remember, the audience is also... Hey. Let's go. Let's roll, right? Nothing could stop this. We're about to battle. We're about to finish the game, guys. You guys excited? Yeah, Giant Island, ice cold, dude. Aura. Sinnoh's Aura, bro. Gotta go to Hammerlock. Mega Mewtwo X is horrible. Dude, I could tell you that just by looking at it, bro. What were they cooking, bro? What were they drinking? What were they thinking? Stupid ass game. Dude, I hate this game. The post game is just South Sakhalin, which used to be Japanese. What is it now? It's like Chinese now? Calyrex just has better stat distribution. Yeah, that's the whole min-max thing the Game Freak does now. They like being boring. This Pokemon has high special attack stat. This one has high attack stat. And this one will be fast. This one will be slow. Back in my day, Trick Room wasn't as viable because you didn't have as many options. At least, I mean, technically you did, but technically you did. No, I don't know. I remember back in my day, back in Gen 6, Trick Room was like an option, and I tried a couple Trick Room teams, but nowadays I feel like it's way more prevalent. I don't know, though. I'm not a competitive battler, bro. Oh, Russia kept the North after the Russo-Japanese War. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, don't do this, by the way. Blood thought they were Pokemon Black and White. Don't do this. Okay? Black and White, you do the Elite Four. You have a little bit of story. It's like it's the like accumulation of all that you've been doing throughout the whole game, and it builds up to this big moment. Here, this game's building up the champion fight. In fact, it's just been jerking itself off about how good the champion battle is. Okay? And the whole game, it's telling you, don't look over here. Don't look at the story of the game. Focus on the champion fight. And then it edges you till you get to the champion fight. And then it's like, wait! Don't battle Leon quite yet! Do this stupid, shitty-ass story we have baked first. Damn it! Suck my balls! Okay. Also, remember correctly, the battle with the Legend Pokemon, it's a Dragon Poison, so you better have a Ground, Dragon, or Psychic type in your team. Don't worry, we got both. We got both, bro. And then just post-World War II retook it. Okay. Min-maxing was bound to happen. That's fair. I mean, I understand min-maxing was going to happen. Every game does it. Even Fire Emblem Heroes did it. It's ridiculous, bro. But that's the thing. Slumbering Wield, then Hammerlock, bro. Okay. Yeah, that's what I meant. Why even give me the effing option? My dog came up to me and it's like, are you okay? It's like, yes. I yell at this game because it sucks. Both Calyrex gets a 120 power move with no drawback. What are we doing, Pokemon? Back in my day, you get wing attack. You're like, dude, this thing cooks. Wing attack cooks, brother. Yeah, you know, I was considering buying Shield for my collection. Yeah, this entire live stream series turned me off from that. It's fine. This game's great. I have no opinion on how negative this experience has been. No negative opinions at all. Stupid, stupid, stupid! Why am I in a forest? I was Misty, you're okay, girl. Come here. You're okay, girl. Why am I in a forest? I was just about to face the champion. What am I doing in a random-ass forest from the first part of the game? Don't worry about this. Don't worry about this. But don't worry, just when you're about to finish the game and you're all excited and you're pumped and you spent, I don't know, an hour doing the championship battles, we're going to stop you. We're going to stop you. Stop! Wait! You have to care about an effing shield wolf. Suck my ass. For real. Oh, don't forget. Don't forget. You'll have level 1 encounters along the way. Don't forget. If they make me do a puzzle, usually I'm 4 puzzles in Pokemon. If you make me do a puzzle here, where I have to like push rocks around or something, or go through a maze or something. Oh, don't worry, you'll have encounters along the way. I should not have to do a wild encounter unless it's effing Zekrom. Or Reshiram. Why is it a maze? What the hell are we even doing here? You want to play Gen 8 Get Sword? I played Sword back in the day. I don't remember much. I just remember being very similar. I don't know. This is ridiculous. Oh, don't forget to get this potion. Don't do this. If you guys are designing a game or a ROM hack, take this as an example of what not to do. This is how you destroy all storytelling momentum, actually. Because in stories, you want rising actions. And the last thing you want to do is have a falling sort of resoluting action right before the climax. Because you're hyping yourself up. And this is just like stupid because I don't care. You've been hinting at the darkest day, but you've never actually had me interact with the story. And in video games, interactivity is everything. If you had me interact with these things for real and not just a Sonya cutscene talking to me, then I would care more, and I'd actually want to stop my gym challenge to figure this out. However, you didn't. You kept having Leon turn around and tell me, hey, don't worry about this. And then you cut me off right as I'm about to have fun, and you ruined everything. It's ridiculous. Yeah, bro got sent back to Little Root. This would be like us losing to Drake in the Nuzlocke. This is what it's doing, bro. Good news. Next session, assuming you finish the Tornadus fight, you can finish the Leon fight within an hour of the next stream, which means... Wait, what do you mean an hour? What do you mean are you saying we can't finish this game in the next hour? You're joking, right? You're joking, right? At least Rose has a badass theme song, like goes crazy hard. That is true, but it's Pokemon. That's the bar. The bar is having a badass theme song. Shame it is Rose's theme. Zacian and Zamazenta, look at them. They are cute, okay? Fine. They are cute little good boys, okay? I've had Sword since Christmas 2019, which is why I considered getting Shield for the different characters. Isn't worth it? No. I'm telling you, if you got one, you've got enough. You've got enough. And for most Pokemon games, that's the case, actually. So, yeah. High IQ moment. Look, my channel has never been built off competitive battling. It has been built off, like, storytelling. And I'm no English major. I don't actually know what I'm talking about. But I feel like my gut's telling me this is just the worst way you could tell a story. It's like when anime throws in a filler arc. Facts. Facts. This is like a filler arc, but they're trying to make this the main story. And it's like, well, it hasn't been the main story for the whole game. I kind of feel that Sword and Shield are rushed during development. I mean, what else is new? It's Game Freak. They're always running out of time. But it's like, I'm sorry, Game Freak. Back in the day, you would crank out Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black, and White in the span of 3 years. Like, I'm sorry, but like, you got to give us something better. Even if it means cutting down the amount of bloom effects we have in this forest. Okay, bro, you got Rose, a Steel-type main, which is your biggest weakness, and Eternatus, then Leon. And that's ignoring all the yap in between. But next year should just be Leon. No, we're doing it. We're figuring a way to defeat this guy, okay? Only reason I'm stalling my Sword and Shield replay is how badly a story with so much potential was implemented to the game. Cameo to VGC, welcome to the chat. I couldn't agree more. You could make something good with this. I think it's totally possible. But they didn't. And that's the thing, is potential only gets you so far. Ask Keon Coleman. You know, like Game Freak. I don't know if you guys have seen what Cam Newton said about Keon Coleman. It's more like a sports bro thing. But he's like a very high prospect draft pick with like a ton of potential. So I'm talking like some of the most potential. He's picked over other receivers who are like better than him because of this potential. And Cam Newton's like, you took the Buffalo City by storm, and you're like, I love cookies, and has all this personality and these quirks, right? He's like, but we give that grace to young players. Game Freak. We give the quirkiness with the quick development and the half-baked stories. We give that grace to young developing studios, okay? But homie, you're supposed to be our number one. You're the number one franchise in the entire world. And you're developing games like a bum. Okay? The thing is, they don't have to do their job. Keon Coleman might get cut this year. Game Freak's going to get $500 million in sales. Just from like breathing on a cartridge. Sword and Shield should have more time. I think so too. What does he want me to do? I'm not even paying attention anymore. Thank you. Okay. The Riolu finally hatched. W Riolu. We love Lucario. Lucario's the freaking GOAT. I consider X and Y are weaker because they came right after Black and White. Yeah, it's like getting a mid-game right after Peak. Again, X and Y is the same story. Ton of potential. But that was their first 3D game, okay? Maybe we grant them a little bit more grace. I know this is their first Switch game, but does it get much better? I don't know. We'll play Scarlet and Violet. I heard Scarlet and Violet's better, but we'll see. We'll see. The biggest flaw that Game Freak had since always is that they wanted to operate like an indie studio, regardless of the resources available, with limited time due to the rotation cycle that the franchise overall has. Yeah, they operate. They're definitely operating below what they should be. And a lot of Pokemon's charm is kept that way, I understand. But you can't be trying to make AAA caliber games with that mindset. On this, you can make it work. On this especially, you can make that work. But on a Switch 2, sorry, you got to ramp up some stuff. And I think, unfortunately, for Pokemon 2, they've kept the indie size, but they don't really have the indie direction. The director isn't treating it like an indie game, so you're not getting quite the same experience. It's like 1 foot in, 1 foot out type shit, and on everything, on every basis in this game. Holy hell, I thought we were just going to do a little fetch quest. We're doing a whole thing. Okay, wow. True. This year will be the first time they've actually increased the personnel working on the future games and also not doing everything internally. No way. Is that real? Is that what that CEO's conference was about? I didn't watch the press conference, but that's good if so. Again, it's all about who's directing, though. If they get a good director in there, and maybe Omori's him, I don't even know if he's still the director. But, like, ever since Junichi Masuda left, it felt like there's been a lack of direction. Okay. Dude, Rose, bro. The Art of Limitations have its drawbacks. See, that's the thing. Art of Limitations. There's a downside to playing on this, the tiny screen, the pixels. You don't get to express like this, right? You couldn't make this happen, right? But at the same time, it allowed Game Freak to do, to stretch themselves. I talk about this in my video, but still. It's like, we work under pressure. We're humans, okay? That's our thing. We work under pressure. And so, you know, it just depends. They're going to keep, if they're going to keep doing this 1 foot in, 1 foot out thing, they want to have a AAA game that's respected in the gaming industry, but still be a Pokemon game. It's like, sorry. Pokemon games were always handheld games, okay? They've never been AAA games. Never have been, and I don't think they ever will be. So you don't got to play into this. If your graphics suck, they suck. But this looks fine. Like, I'm looking at Chairman Rose right now, and I'm saying this is a good design. You don't have to change it. Apparently, they have a way bigger dev team for Gen 10 and stuff. But after 30 years, it's understandable to be skeptical. That's what I'm saying. We'll see. We'll see. With Game Freak, it's always we'll see. What happens next? We just got to wait and find out. Dude, it's okay. Biden's cooking, okay? Biden's cooking. Yeah, I've also heard a lot of Game Freak about doing hiring. Hopefully they get some good people in. We'll just put it that way, too. Chairman Rose is a potential villain. Yeah, Mr. Potential, bro. We'll just... Biden can cook. He's got a sash. We'll let him cook. He's not going to do much, so let's at least get... Oh, yeah, that's right. Bug isn't weak to ice. What am I thinking, bro? Oops. Oops. Dude, he didn't even need the scarf. That's crazy. We'll just blizzard him. Why not? Why not? We'll just get as much damage as we can. Maybe get a freeze. Bro, my game just froze and I didn't say... Platinum froze? Are you on emulator, bro? No way, dude. That's so sad. Your Platinum froze? Bruh. We have no fire type moves. Oh, dude, we might be cooked. We might be cooked. I know, Barius, you said we were cooked. We're good. You're playing on a raw 3DS. Dude, we love these things. Raw. Next question. Raw. Next question. We'll just Brave Bird here. Why not? Maybe I should have set up. It's fine. Now, what is he going to do? What is Edward going to do? Hold on. Yeah, 20 minutes of running around to hatch Riolu down the drain. Dude. Hey, at least you've got another. You can do it again. We've got 20 minutes to spare. What can I say? Doc Ock, just superpower this hoe. I have Pokemon Sword, but the story was so bad that after I beat it, I never played it again. That's what I was doing for the last 5 years. But here we are. I'm playing it again, and it's great. I think a lot of criticism towards the game's visual look usually comes from people that aren't really familiar with the series. Yes. The loyal player base is being more realistic about what to expect while still demanding a bit more, but nothing insane. And that's what I find kind of funny is when you see people talk about Pokemon, it's almost like they're conflating the two. Like the people that complain about graphics in Pokemon are not the same people who are just fans of the series, like what you just said. So people be like, Pokemon fans are never satisfied, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, yeah, because, well, guess what? You find Pokemon constantly trying to appeal to the people that don't care. To the people that aren't Pokemon fans. And yeah, it's lucrative. Yeah, all that. But it's like, sorry, guys, Game Freak. You don't have to have mass appeal. That's never been the main driving force of Pokemon's sales to begin with. Okay? The games have always been more niche. They always have been. Let's not get it twisted. How does Pokemon make its money? Plushies, merchandise, trading cards. That's how, and now mobile games. That's how Pokemon makes its money. These games, they could sell 0 copies and they'd still be the biggest franchise in the world. Game Freak, I think Black and White was really the last time they tried to just focus on the fans. Give them a product that the fans like. Like even the IGN reviews, I always bring this up. The IGN reviews at the time during Black and White said, this is a Pokemon game for Pokemon fans. Then X and Y changed. Oh, Ferrothorn. Oh, brother. Oh, dude. We're so cooked. But yeah, it's just like... There's 1 foot in, 1 foot out. With Game Freak, that's how it is. 1 foot in, they want to appeal to their long-standing fans, but at the same time, they're trying to have a mass appeal, and it's just not working. You're getting this half-baked mess, bro. It's okay. Barius, it's okay. We love you. We love you. Even if you did mess up and freeze your Pokemon. How did it freeze? Did you accidentally tap the game card? What's going on? I've never had that happen on a DS game. That's actually crazy me. I'm trying to see what his team looks like. Is this cheating? Maybe. I don't really care. His Ferrothorn, Gyro Ball, Power Whip, Body Press, Curse. Yeah, dude literally can't touch us. I'm gonna taunt him so he doesn't set up any curses, because that would be annoying. And we'll just Hone Claws. I think that'll work. Depends on how much this does, actually. Ooh. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. That is a little too much for my taste. We'll set up still. We'll just heal. I recently played ZA, though. Oh, Escavalier has an attack of 135. That's pretty dangerous. Good thing he's off the team. Or off the field. I recently played ZA, though, through, and I don't think I put any attention to the details on the graphics of the buildings when immersion overall is good enough. With everything else in the world and happening around you. And it's like, let's not forget what the games used to look like, okay? They didn't used to look beautiful. I mean, they did. The art direction was good. But they didn't have that. They didn't have, like, the whole wow factor stuff going on. They didn't need to. So, I've never found that. Gameplay comes first, graphics come second. 100% agree. But the industry right now is not like that. And Game Freak thinks they have to appeal to that. It's like, guys, it's never been that way. It's never been that way. Core series after Nintendo taking cuts like 2% of what they make. 98% is everything else, what you mentioned. That's what I'm saying. Like, Game Freak, the time to be bold, the time to test out the waters and see what works and what doesn't work, and appealing to your core audience, your fan base, that should be happening here. It's low risk. The time to appeal to the masses and have this whole mass appeal, that's for the trading card team to figure out. Like, you don't have to worry about that stuff. You're fine. Oh, bro. Dude. I know I should have kept using Taunt. We'll use Taunt again. But then I use Taunt, and it's going to attack this turn, so might as well use Hone Claws. But if I use Hone Claws, it's going to use Curse this turn. So might as well have just used Taunt. But if I use Taunt next turn... Oh, dude, but its attack is going up, too. I gotta get Topsy-Turvy out here, actually. No, we'll get Topsy-Turvy out, actually. We'll just Brave Bird. If we need to, we have Doc Ock in the back who can just switch everything. That's fine. Kill me. See if I care. See if I care, Ferrothorn, you bastard. But this is scary, dude. I guess I might have touched the DS card because when I went home it said it was out. Dude, that happened to me once. I was carrying this in my back pocket, and then the cartridge popped out, and I was like, oh, brother. Because it was in my back pocket. I don't know, something messed up there. Okay, dude, what the heck was this big song and dance for? I can at least say Legends ZA tries. Look at the Gyro Ball description. Isn't it the slower you are, the more damage it does? So Curse, that stacks. That's actually pretty dangerous. Berserker? The flip? I mean, I know what Berserker is. I just don't know what its type is. Berserker. It is just pure steel. Okay. We'll switch. We'll switch to our goat. Don't tell me it has Intimidate. Okay, it doesn't. It's like, I was not going to go into an Intimidate Mon. Sick and tired of that. So yeah, that's my beef with this game. Like, doing this with N and Getsus works because that's what the whole game's been about. If you're going to ask me about Black and White, like, seriously, like, the side plot is the gyms. They're just like checkpoints along the way. But in this game, it's the whole story. They legitimately, they straight up just tell you. What's his last Pokemon again? Damn it, I wasn't reading. Copper Raja? That's just freaking Earthquake, dude. Intimidate's the best ability in VGC? 100%. It made a Pokemon like Incineroar viable. That's crazy. I mean, also, like, Incineroar just has a good moveset as well. Catch this Max Quake, bro. What's your favorite trainer class? Ace Trainer. Maybe that's basic. Let me think about it a little bit longer. No, Dragon Tamers from Gen 3. Dragon Tamers from Emerald. Though that's my favorite class. I remember you don't run into any single one the whole game till you go back into Meteorite Falls and you go through the back. And then you start fighting some Dragon Tamers. Coolest thing ever. It's like, it felt hidden. It felt special. So Dragon Tamers, I don't know about you guys. I think Dragon Tamers got to have the most aura out of any. Mine is the Ninja, particularly Ninja Kid, because I don't think a Ninja is a class, just Ninja Kid. Dude, Ninja Kid in Gen 3 too. Also aura. Just great. You know what I mean? Some of those rare class types that just are cool. And like what I like about the Ninja Kid class in Gen 3 too, was they have the disguises and stuff. They'll be hidden in the ground, or they'll have a little tree cover over them. That's pretty cool. Shut up, old head. This guy's so Albanian, bro. That's that assault vest, baby. That's that assault vest, baby. Catch this Max Quake, brother. Flygon's the GOAT. Hex Maniacs seem to always be popular, too. They do. They are popular. Probably for a different reason than the Dragon Tamers. Probably. But Hex Maniacs are popular. Incineroar is the ultimate support Pokemon. Indeed, bro. That fake out part. What am I even going on about? Pokemon's become less Japanese. Just how they develop is just less Japanese. So there's going to be less ninjas. It's kind of sad, actually. That's another thing, too. And I think and this is just this isn't just Game Freak. You could look at what Mappa's doing with Netflix right now. A lot of Japanese studios haven't figured out yet the appeal of Japanese media to a Western audience is almost I wouldn't call it exoticness, but yeah, exotic, like, you know, it's different. You consume anime because it's different from American cartoons, American animation. You watch Japanese shows and play Japanese video games because they're inherently different from Western developed games and shows. And so what a lot of these Japanese studios don't understand is that they're not going to be able to capture all of the Western audience, because that would mean they would have to become a Western-styled game, which then would lose the audience that came for the Eastern-styled games that we're drawn to. And so that's where, like, Pokemon and a lot of probably these new Mappa shows they're going to make, where it's just like, guys, you offered a product that was unique. That's why people played your games. That's why people watched your show. By trying to appeal to a global audience, you lose the appeal that drew people to you in the first place. Now you're just competing with the whole West for Western media. It just doesn't make sense. You had a market carved out. You had an entire segment of film, animation, video games carved out just for you, and now you're trying to blur the line. Not going to work. It's going to backfire for a lot of these studios. So that's what I think. It has to get W, Ryolu. We got Ryolu. Ryolu's back. Yes, please do stop talking. Okay. Okay. So we go this way. Said the lift, right? And he disappeared. That's pretty funny. Oh, that just goes down. Okay. How do we go up? How do we go up? Named it Aura Farmer? Dude, huge. This is my first Gen 8 playthrough since 2019. Back in the day, I borrowed my sister's cartridge to play Sword. I haven't touched it since. I finished it in about, like, what, a couple hours? Where's the lift? What lift, guys? Wrong side of the... Thank you, Barius. Thank you. Dude, Gen 10 is going to have min-maxing to a degree we did not think was possible. Oh. He's standing right there. Okay. He's standing right there. Is my team healed automatically? No. Okay. Let's heal up first. And then I'm going to get up there and Hop's going to be like, let me heal you up first. It's like, whatever. Whatever, bro. Yeah. Barius, thank you, GPS. I yelled my scream as if I'm watching a sport. Barius, you're like everyone else in the country is like screaming. They're like, how do you not catch that ball? Barius is in the other room. It's left! It's the hallway to the left! Yeah. Dude, frick Fluttermane, bro. Fluttermane is the epitome of what's wrong with modern Pokemon, bro. That stat spread. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Did a toddler come up with this? I do have high special attack and high speed and high special defense, and that's it. And then everything else will be super low. Like, okay, well, it outspeeds everything, and it kills everything in one shot. Leon thinks he's him, bro. Dude, how does Leon recover after this? We mog him by defeating Eternatus, and he still turns around and tries to be champion? I think we win by, like, virtue of being the GOAT. At this point, just give it to me. At this point, just give it to me. It might be possible to beat Leon tonight. It better be. I don't want to touch this game again until we have to play the DLC for some reason. Okay. Dude, Biden, is this Biden's time to cook, bro? Is this Biden's time to cook, bro? I do hope we get Black and White Remix. I just don't want them to mess it up. Does Blizzard miss in the Inhale still? I think Icy Wind could be clutch just to slow it down because it is a legendary. So he probably tanks this with the Sash. Oh, dang. Biden low-key is... Is Biden low-key him? Dude, low-key Biden just come with the kill right here. With the Ice Beam kill. He outspeeds now. Yeah, dude. Is Biden him? Dude, Biden cooked, bro. Biden walked in. No, Biden stumbled in, right? He shuffled in. Said, chocolate chip. And cooked his ass. And it's over. It's over. Please don't play the DLC. Yeah. Speedrun time, it's happening, bro. I think Black and White doesn't need a remake. I actually 100% agree. They would find a way to mess it up. It'd be cool to see what they could do with it, but, like, it's probably getting messed up. It's sad. But Blizzard bypassed the accuracy check completely in Hail. Okay, got it. All right. That changes it entirely, actually. That changes the apparatus entirely. Okay, we won't play the DLC, bro. We won't. This is speed control. Thank you. Let's take it on together, Flyboy. Heck yeah. So we're going to do speed control again. Okay? We're going to Icy Wind speed control and then hit it with the Blizzard. Unless it's too fast. No, it should have the same stats. It's just Dynamaxed. So we're going to Icy Wind for speed control. Oh, what the flip? What's going on here? Why can't we use moves? We'll just let it die to hail. That doesn't bother me. Just give it a remaster and a single screen optimize. Yeah, if you could just, dude, if you could do a pixel perfect remaster, make it one screen, you know, so you can play it on Switch. That's 100% the best way to do it. Okay, here we go. Black and White are fine the way they currently are. I agree. Black and White 2 as well. These beautiful games. These beautiful games. Don't you wish you were playing this right now? Don't you wish? Don't you wish you were cruising through the battle subway for battle points using Excadrill and Tyranitar? Me and bro, when they say... whatever, I don't know. I was going to come up with something, but I don't even care at this point. Game Freak's like, how could we drag this out for a little bit longer? How much longer could we have the player wait to fight the champion that we've been hyping up this whole time? All you do is complain. I get it. People shouldn't expect anything special from the remakes, considering that it will be ILCA and Pokemon Works dealing with them while Game Freak focuses on the new releases. Instead of remake, just remastered HD version of the old game would be more interesting. And I'll take it a step further. Like when we want HD version, we mean like it looks like the game still, but on like a 16:9 ratio screen. Like I don't want BDSP treatment for Black and White. I want it to be pixels. Make it look like Gamma Emerald, frankly. Make it look like that. Which shouldn't be too hard. You have the source code. You're not reinventing the wheel here. Game Freak, I know you have the source code. Yep, exactly. Just polish. No remake. And you know what? Sell them together. Black and White 2. Make them one on one cartridge, you know. Okay. We got our snow warning up. Dude, Biden low-key, he's saving himself from the fraudulent claims. He's saving himself. How? Okay. Finally made it to the snow route. Almost time for my Eevee to evolve. Dude, you're going to get Glaceon, bro. Dude, Glaceon, bro. Barrios is going to get a Glaceon in this Platinum playthrough. And that's freaking hype. Biden said, was that supposed to hurt? Oh, and the hail's gone. And the hail's gone. Nice. Nice. Love how they took the worst mechanic in the game, raid battles, and that's the final battle. Hopefully we outspeed now. Behemoth Blade. Okay, okay. Yeah, Game Freak. I think Game Freak just hates ice types in general. It's fine. They do get Ice Beam, which is like the most auraful move ever. Largely because it's quad effective against the coolest Pokemon in the game. Okay, Dragon Flying types. Like, it's just aura. So it's like... Ice Beam, low-key, Ice type's carried by the fact that Ice Beam's so auraful, frankly. Oh, that did nothing. Oh, that did nothing. Oh, no. It's fine. We'll get the hit in. It's fine. Behemoth Blade, come on. Aurora Beam literally has aura in the name, dude. And Aurora Beam looks so beautiful. Is that not one of the coolest looking moves ever? Depends on the game you're playing. But like, Gen 3 Aurora Beam, I kneel, bro. I kneel to Gen 3 Aurora Beam. Dude, Pokemon Battle Revolution or Aurora Beam. Dude, I kneel. Well, there we go. Try to catch it now. Okay. We'll use an Ultra Ball. Is that the right ball to use? Look at us, guys. We're the winners. We are winners, and it's freaking awesome. And I'm so excited. So excited. That actually landed in the trash can. I'm impressed. Guys, I don't know how much longer I can keep going. Yo, can we do this? Can we do the main story now? The side quest has been fun. Can I do the main story now? Leon kept telling me to not worry about this. Can we do the main story now, please? I'm sick and tired of this side content, dude. Thanks. Yay! Do you feel like a winner? I feel like an epic. 3 days? 3 days? I'd be like, ah, well, time to do the champion battle. Yo! Mid. She looks fine, actually. She just looks normal. Not everyone's got to be a 10 out of 10. This is the Pokemon world, though, so I actually have higher standards. At least in Gen 9, they made Ice way more viable with Snow. The Excalibur, Iron Bundle, and especially Chi and Pao, who became the second Ice type ever to win World Championship, were all good additions, too. Yeah, they were trying to rework Ice to make it viable. Like, back in the day, Hail didn't even boost Blizzard's accuracy. So, I'm glad now that it does. You don't get the Legendary until the post-game, which I like. Fair enough. Fair enough. You dog? What? I didn't do anything. I was just watching the game. I wasn't looking at anything in particular. How the hell do I get over there again? Do I have to go around in the big circle, right? Oh, frick my chungus life, dude. They're literally making this as long as possible. Don't I have to go around the whole circle just to make it to the stadium? Frick my chungus life, dude. Please don't do the post game, please. And dude, you're gonna have to beg me to do the post game. You don't have to beg me not to. Do not beg me to not play this game, dude. I will bend, like I will break in a second. Like, please don't play. And I'm already done. The game's turned off. People be like, "Hey, Flyboy, I was thinking maybe you shouldn't," and I'm done. Like straight up. But we have to finish this game. Dude, guys, now I can do a video on Pokemon Sword and Shield, technically. Will I? I don't know. Leon actually, I like Leon acts. He's very endearing. He's a very endearing character. I'll put it that way. 6'7", 6'7", 6'7". Oh my gosh, 6'7", bro. There's a shortcut. Hold that. Damn it. Who's this Diddy Blood? What's this Diddy Blood doing in the middle of a Pokemon field? What's this Diddy Blood doing? Also, what's with that yee-ass haircut he's got? Blood thinks he's Goku. He thought he did the I am Son Goku speech, bro. You are not him. You're cute. I think you're a good-looking dude. And you're very endearing. You are not Son Goku, though. Okay? You are not him. Blood got the dub version of Dragon Ball Z as his dialogue, bro. I gotta look at his team. We're about to see it, though, aren't we? I'll pull it up, though. Why does his first Pokemon literally just rape mine? What's the point? Where's his championship team? Where's this championship team? Hold on. Why can't I find his team? Oh, okay. We chose Score Bunny, right? Sacred Sword, Shadow Ball, Flash Cannon. Dude, how do I even take out this thing? I don't know. Flygon? We'll do Flygon. We'll do Flygon, bro. Oh, what are you going to use? Splash Cannon or something? Get red like a book. Get red like a book, pal. Dude, that does not do enough. Assault Vest? Dude, Flygon, I could kiss you right now. Why? Dude, frick Biden. Dude, Biden's screwing this up. Isn't he going to use... He's going to use King Shield here, right? We'll heal. There's like no downside to healing here. There's no downside to healing. He's going to use King Shield. Yep. Red like a book, pal. Red like a book. Red like a book. Get clapped, brother. Dude, back in the day, Gen 6, my first introduction to competitive Pokemon, I was using Aegislash because he was so fun. He was so fun to use. The whole stance changing... Sacred Sword. It was fun. Okay, can this hail go the flip away? Leon having Haxorus is nothing to sneeze at. Don't tell me he has Haxorus, bro. He does. He has Dragapult, Haxorus, Mr. Rhyme. Nice. Hail stopped. Huge. Mr. Rhyme. Ice. He's got Freeze Dry, guys. This is scary. He's also got Thunderbolt. Ice Psychic. Women 3. Come out, Women 3. Come out, Women 3. Come on. Come on, dude. Come out. Let's crunch this dude to death. Come on. Come on, dude. This guy's team's actually pretty good. Not gonna lie. Leon's got a good team. Look at this pedophile. Look at this pedophile. This guy here, he's here to molest a small boy. Catch that crit, ho. Yep, I actually have a item that boosts critical hits, and I got a critical hit, and the defense fell. Freeze Dry. This guy has Freeze Dry, though. Don't get it twisted. Women 3 says, don't care. Catch this crunch. Women 3 says, don't care. Yeah, Dragapult. Let's see what Dragapult's working with. Dragapult DB. So fast. Why is he so fast? Haxorus? What does this Haxorus have? Let's check. Earthquake? Come on. You've got to... Biden's got to cook here. Biden's got to cook. He's got to. He's got to outspeed Haxorus, right? Haxorus isn't that fast. And even if he does, he's got Sash. He's got Sash. So no accuracy check with Blizzard. We're cooking. Biden's cooking. Biden's cooking. And his Charizard has Solar Beam, bro. Scary. Okay, so his Haxorus does outspeed, but we're sashed up. Unless he flinches on the Iron Tail. Let's not will that into existence. How about that? He'll just miss. Huge. Okay. Okay. Biden, let's cook, bro. Yo, what's up, Otis Lamar? You're watching the champion fight, bro. You're watching the champion fight. We're already at the end. Finally. The pain and the suffering's over. We'll keep battling. Dude, Biden's cooking. Biden came in. Chocolate chip. He's cooking. Well, Blizzard again. Why not? Yeah. I got Sash, pal. Dude. Dude, why is Vanillix low-key bulky, bro? This has to one hit, right? Nice. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Inteleon? Ooh. What does this Inteleon run? Snipe Shot, Dark Pulse. Okay. We'll just Goon Bait him. Dark Pulse is neutral. We'll be fine. We'll just Psychic it to death. Yo. He's got a good team. Leon, you have my respects for the team. Unlike Wallace, Loki just sort of a one trick. What does Tearful Look do? Special attack? No. Doesn't matter. We'll get a crit. It mattered. Hold on. No, I like this. We'll just do another Psychic. He's doing it again. He's doing it again. Mom, he's using Tearful Look again instead of attacking. Yeah, Wallace low-key DEI champion, bro. Just like Josh Allen's DEI MVP. You know, Wallace was DEI champion, bro. Yeah, good try, I guess, Inteleon. Look at this thing. I hate this thing. His gut. I hate the gut. I hate the body shape. If it looked a little bit more less like that. Okay, Flygon, please. Flygon, just cook. Please. Please. Do you think Leon represents Galar well? I think so. From what I've seen. He's a fitting champion for the region. I'll put it that way. Pride Month champion? Dude, Wallace is low-key. Wallace is definitely a homo. But you know what? He's our homo, okay? Wallace is our homo. Max Rockfall. Yeah, Gigantamax all you want. We've got Flygon, baby! The Fly Gang has Flygon, okay? We're cooking. Yeah, he's a chill homosexual. Wallace is a chill homosexual, okay? Chill one. He's one of the good ones, okay? Our lesbian homeboy. Yeah, he's like Drake. Bitch, I'm lesbian too. Flygon's on his, like, Eren Yeager Attack on Titan look right there. I'm going to call it. Flygon didn't even need to Dynamax here. He's got Assault Vest. I don't care about your sun-boosted, whatever you're going to use against me. We're going to cook, bro. Ugh. That's your ace. That's your ace. Dude, catch this Max Rockfall, dude. That's your ace. That's your ace. And we got Sand Up. And you're buffeting from the sand. Flygon, tank this. Tank this, bro. Leon who? Charizard who? What? Catch this Rockfall, dude. Dude, Flygon is the GOAT. Like, I don't know how people don't like Flygon. Perfect design, perfect stats, perfect moveset. I could kiss this thing. I could kiss this thing to death, bro.
Barius sent 1 USD. As this journey comes to a close, the camera pans out from Flyboy. We see him tied up in a white padded room, screaming a bunch of random words mostly related to Pokemon in Gen 3. He screams for black and white as if it would save him from his fate.
Poetic. It's beautiful. Oh, what can you even say? It's beautiful. Look, Gen 3 is peak. Gen 3 is peak. I don't want to hear any of it. I don't want to hear any of it. This is the best Pokemon. Only Gen 3 could do this. He's pressed so hard. I actually like that. Damn. That's a gap, bro. He's got a gap. You see why he wears the cape now. He's got a gap, bro. No homo. Nice butt. No homo. Nice butt. Yeah, Leon is not the hardest, I would say. He's got a good team, though. I'd say Iris is probably the hardest one. Maybe Blue. Oh, there we go. I was like, did my game crash? Did my game crash? We did it, guys. We did it. And Unova is peak. I agree. Yeah, me in a white padded room talking about how Flygon's peak, dude. We finally made it through. They're going to have to... You know, Trump just brought back mental institutions like asylums. They're going to need to put me into one if I have to play Gen 8 for any more than like 2 more minutes. It's time we adults start working on improving the here and now for the sake of all that's to come. And you, FLYBOY, what you ought to do now is believe in yourself and your partner Pokemon and keep blasting ahead in order to create the bright future we all hope to see. War never changes. People of Galar, here you have it. A new legend is born right before your eyes. Your champion, FLYBOY. Dude, I don't need to beat him to be the champion. I feel like the whole Eternatus scenario, that's plenty enough. Just make me the honorary one. I sure can. Let's watch and see what he can do. Yeah, we're done. FLYBOY is now becoming an NPC that will never walk or move ever again. Some Ed Sheeran music or something. Omori, I expect more from you, pal. James Turner, you ruined Pokemon. I can't believe James Turner got his name on second in the effing credits, dude. The hell, dude. I'm so glad he's out of Game Freak, dude. Call me a hater all you want, dude. Some of these designs, these new Pokemon designs, make me want to claw my eyes out, bro. Make me want to claw my eyes out. And it's his fault. I don't want anyone casting the blame on anyone else. It is James Turner's fault. We get so many bad Pokemon designs now. He started it. It was him. We had Ken Sugimori for so long. And here's the thing. Ken Sugimori, bless his heart, he will never admit to this. He's the GOAT. And he was holding Pokemon together. Now we get James Turner. Blood makes one good Pokemon. Blood makes Golurk once. And thinks he runs the world. Sorry, pal. You're not him. Looks like we can end the stream early. Dude, yeah. I am. This has been taxing on my mental state. I'm losing my mind. Ugh. And yeah. So, while the credits roll. Let's go look at our top chat. The stream's ending early. It is. Look, there's a lot of blame to go around for what's happening at Game Freak, but let's just say James Turner did not help. Let's look at our top chatters for the day. I'm ending it early, guys. I don't know how I can keep doing this. No, we got Mr. Cool Hat, Coco Bunny Girl, Barius the Gradius, Golden Moonlight, and Squeakoon Club. Thank you to you guys for chatting, and thank you guys so much for being part of the Fly Gang. Fly Gang, losing your mind, but not the region. Facts. That's a champion mindset. That's a champion mindset right there. That's the champion mindset. And thank you so much to Barius for the super chats today. Everything helps. Keep the stream going. Everything helps. It's the least. It's the least you guys could do for me having to go through this suffering. I'm just kidding. Everything helps. I'm gracious. Thank you guys so much for all you do. Mr. Colette, you're back. It was Flygon cooked. That's all I'm going to say. But anyways, I love you guys so much. If you're here in Twitch, if you're here watching on Twitch, make sure to hit the follow button down below. I think we need to get 50 before we have subs. I don't even know what subs I'm going to do. I don't even got members on YouTube because I'm like, what can I even provide that'd even be worth a subscription? You know, what FLYBOY, like, kisses you on live television, like, live stream? Is that something you guys would sign up for? I kiss you guys on the lips if you sub? I don't know. We'll workshop that one. But anyways, if you're here on YouTube, make sure to hit the like button down below. Comment on the VODs. Hit the like button on the VODs. The engagement helps. We want the stream to expand. Next time, hopefully next time we have something new coming for you guys. A new stream, new Nuzlocke. I'm not going to tell you what kind of Nuzlocke, although you already know. It's coming, though. But we'll see you guys next time. But that being said, always remember, Jesus Christ. Oh, always remember that Jesus Christ is King. I'm FLYBOY. We're W stream GGs. We love y'all. Until next time, peace.